Today you will learn all the secrets of Napa Valley and its wonderful wines. Thank you for subscribing. Without further ado, let's get to it. Napa Valley is located in California, about an hour from the city of San Francisco. It is a wine region of the New World. Napa Valley is considered the wine capital of the United States. Around 5 million tourists, wine and food lovers visit Napa Valley each year. It is the second most popular tourist destination in California after Disney World. It is a small region, 35 miles long by 5 miles wide. A valley surrounded by mountains that begins in San Pablo Bay and ends in Mount Santa Elena volcano. The volcanic eruptions hundreds of centuries ago allowed the formation of many different types of soils, with very good drainage and different levels of fertility, which can vary between volcanic, clay, sandy, rocky soils with gravel and alluvial sands. Napa Valley climate is mainly influenced by the Mayacamas mountain range to the northeast, the Vaca mountain range to the east, the proximity of San Pablo Bay, Berryessa Lake, and the Pacific Ocean. The diverse landscape and climate of Napa Valley allow the growing of many different grapes and the adoption of different styles of winemaking. It is an area with little rain, hot summers during the day, and cool nights. Spanish monks planted the Mission grape in the 18th century. Then, in 1858, the first commercial wineries established in Santa Elena. But the area suffered an outbreak of phylloxera, the Prohibition, and the Great Depression. It was not until the mid-1970s that the area recovered and became internationally recognized as capable of making world-class wines thanks to the results of Paris blind testing organized by one of the most influential figures in the wine industry, Steven Spurrier, where French and California wines compete in Paris, and in which the Stags Leap wine cellar Cabernet Sauvignon of 1973 unexpectedly won the competition, with the second place nothing more and nothing less than Chateau Mouton Rothschild wines from 1907, a historical victory, especially considering the judges were mostly French. Another factor that has contributed to the development of California wine industry was the establishment shortly after the Prohibition of a viticulture and enology research center at the University of California, Davis. Robert Mondavi, during his lifetime, donated millions of dollars to this project. Napa Valley was California's first viticultural area, or AVA, American Viticultural Area, designated in 1983. Within Napa, there are 16 designated sub-areas: Atlas Peak, Calistoga, Chiles Valley, Coombsville, Diamond Mountain District, Howell Mountain, Los Carneros, Mount Veeder, Oak Knoll District, Oakville, Rutherford, Spring Mountain District, Santa Elena, Stags Leap District, Wild Horse Valley, and Joudeville. The wines of Napa Valley must be bottled and labeled following some rules. For example, 85% of grapes must come from the AVA on the label, or 75 if identified by county. The bottle must contain at least 75% of the grape on the label, and 95% of the wine must come from the harvest of the year on the bottle. In Napa Valley, white wines are made mainly with Chardonnay and Sauvignon Blanc, but there are also plantations of other grapes such as Chenin Blanc, Viognier, and Riesling. The sparkling wines of Napa Valley also have an excellent international reputation, the most famous being produced by wineries established by families from Champagne in France, from where they have acquired the technique and experience. Just to name a few, Domaine Carneros, established by the Taittinger family in Los Carneros, Moon Napa in Rutherford, Domaine Chandon, who has been in California for more than 30 years. In Napa Valley, red wine is made mainly with Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Zinfandel, Pinot Noir, and Sangiovese. Despite this diversity, Cabernet Sauvignon is the grape that best expresses the terroir and character of the Napa Valley. Volcanic and sandy soils provide this grape unusual qualities and special touches hard to find among other New World wines. Napa Valley wines made with Cabernet Sauvignon have international recognition and cult wine status. Cult wines are wines with consistent reputation and high ratings, ideal for collecting or as an investment. They are wines that are produced in very small proportions, so sometimes the demand exceeds the supply, driving competition and pushing the price to astronomical levels, which usually only increases the desire to own and collect the wine, a very attractive cycle for investors. Internationally, there are cult wines from the wine-growing areas of Bordeaux, Burgundy, or Australia. Some cult wines producers in Napa Valley are Streaming Eagle, Schrader Cellars, Sine Qua Non, Harlan Estate, Bon, Bryant Family Vineyard, Dalla Valley Vineyards, Colgin Cellars, and Camos. Other recognized wine producers in Napa Valley are Opus One, a joint venture of the Baron Philip Rothschild and Robert Mondavi. The establishment of this vineyard in 1978 brought an air of prestige and reputation to the area. Joseph Feld Vineyards, the first winery to blend Bordeaux grapes in its wines. Robert Mondavi Vineyards, who contributed to the development of the wine industry in the United States and in Napa Valley. Reason why he was included into the Vintners Hall of Fame in 2007. And Chateau Montelena, its Chardonnay of 1973, was the most valued wine at the 1976 testing of Paris, where the victory of the New World wines of Napa Valley was an avalanche, especially in the opposite field and with the referee against. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I have. Share it with your friends and do not forget to like it, hit subscribe, and turn on your post notification so you don't miss any new video, and I will see you guys very soon. Cheers, and thank you for sipping with us around the world. Salud!